When COVID-19 forced companies all over the world to send their employees jobless, a lot had a second wave of panic for being unemployed. However, due to limited contact, working from home has become the new trend. Come to think of it, it's quite convenient, right? Working from home opens up a new range of possibilities for the way businesses can work and structure themselves. With the outbreak of the coronavirus or COVID-19 pandemic, home working has given flexibility to a lot of people. But there has to be a catch. A lot of these jobs we see on the internet are flat-out scams. That's why we've compiled 12 legitimate work-from-home jobs that'll help you in more ways than one. We're saving the best for last, so stick with us for the end of this video to find out which one is perfect for you. First on our list is becoming an Apple Home Advisor. Apple is a very reputable company, so you wouldn't have to worry about getting scammed. You can go online and see the various different job openings for home advisors under Apple. You can see one for Australia, one for people who speak French, German, Mandarin, and more. There are a lot of different openings within that. You can do this from home and there aren't that many requirements. They actually call this the at-home advisor position, and it is a part of Apple Support, the group that provides customer service, troubleshooting, and technical support to Apple customers by phone, chat, or email. This job gives you an opportunity to be part of this team while you work from home. The typical Apple at-home advisor salary is $20 per hour. It can also range from $11 to $56 per hour. Another work-from-home job is becoming a ghostwriter. A ghostwriter is a freelance writer who pens a text that is credited to someone else. Ghostwriters can write a number of works on behalf of a client, including nonfiction books, public speeches, online content, and book proposals. Being a ghostwriter also gives you the opportunity to explore subjects or story ideas that lie outside of your normal interests, and this inevitably helps you to grow as a writer. If you're going to be a ghostwriter, you should give your clients quality work, but you should never give anyone your best ideas. However, you might be wondering, is it illegal? No. Academic ghostwriting is not illegal because it does not violate any laws. It is an acceptable practice within the academic culture as long as the ghostwriter does not plagiarize the client's work. On average, an experienced ghostwriter can make $20,000 per project and well over $50,000 if the client is a celebrity. Beginning ghostwriters average around $5,000. Depending on the topic and length of the book, the average completion time is 6 months. The next item on our list is becoming an SEO consultant. SEO stands for Search Engine Optimization, and people with these jobs are basically responsible for planning, implementing, and managing companies' clients' overall SEO strategy. The responsibility of an SEO consultant is creating a strategy based on search keyword volume and phrases to support your brand and products that customers search. An SEO expert can guide the SEO strategy, producing supporting pages to empower the website content further. You might be wondering, is SEO easy? While SEO is likely easier than you think, don't underestimate the amount of time and effort it will take. You'll get out what you put into it, so if you only spend a few minutes a day, don't expect to climb the ranks on a national scale at any noticeable pace. The salaries of SEO consultants in the US range from $45,320 to $129,700, with a median salary of $85,240. The middle 60% makes 85 grand, with the top 80% making 129 grand. Up next is becoming an Airbnb host. Airbnb is an online marketplace that connects people who want to rent out their homes with people who are looking for accommodations in that locale. It currently covers more than 100,000 cities and 220 countries worldwide. You can actually rent out a room in your house or apartment through Airbnb. If you personally paid for private rooms in somebody else's apartment, you might pay almost $100 a night. Imagine if you can get $100 a night times, say 29 out of a month. That's $2,000 per month in passive income. But obviously, working from home, money can keep coming in. You can get multiple properties doing this. You can look at your local or city ordinance and some Airbnb rules as well as your landlord's rules if you don't actually own the property. But it is an option for a lot of people to get an Airbnb, rent out a room, and rent it out to earn some cash. So the next item will be becoming a virtual assistant. Now you might have heard of this before. A virtual assistant is a self-employed worker who specializes in offering administrative services to clients from a remote location, usually a home office. Typical tasks that a virtual assistant might perform include scheduling appointments, making phone calls, making travel arrangements, and managing email accounts. Virtual assistants worldwide can make anywhere between $3 and over $60 per hour. Yet virtual assistants' pay rates vary greatly throughout the world. A high level of competence when paired with working experience makes a winning combination. Something else you can do is becoming a copywriter. Companies, organizations, small businesses, everyone needs the written word. Most business leaders are either too busy to write, don't like to write, or don't write well. That is why they hire staff writers or freelance copywriters. Copywriters or marketing writers are responsible for producing engaging, clear text for different advertising channels such as websites, print ads, and catalogs. Their duties include researching keywords, producing interesting written content, and proofreading their work for accuracy and quality. You can write about healthcare, politics, travel destinations, finance, or the spotted purple frog. All kinds of organizations need good writing. Most copywriters eventually find a niche, developing skills in a portfolio in a particular area. Businesses hire staff writers for their creative departments, making copywriting a full-time job with benefits for many. But equally lucrative, or sometimes more so, is freelance work. Freelancers have the freedom of working from home or an office of their own schedule for the clients they choose. And now this next one is for all of you out there that have a backyard or a little bit of land out there, and this is to sell plants. A lot of people actually do this for a living. Propagating plants and selling them can be quite convenient. You can build a greenhouse or just use tiny pots. Now this is a very flexible source of income. You can put as much time into the business as you'd like. If you like the work and have some initial experience, you can start small and manage all aspects of the business on your own. Starting a business like this can be really rewarding work. After all, you are solving an immediate issue for your customers in need of your organic products, and you're working on something you truly care about. Another item on our list is giving off music lessons. If you know how to play the basics of a certain instrument, then this job is perfect for you. It is a very flexible job with both scheduling and the amount of hours you care to work. One can easily foster other musical goals while teaching music. Also, you're in an environment working with other music professionals like yourself. If you haven't taught music before, give it a shot. It could be the occupation that will catapult you to becoming solely a professional musician. It certainly will cause you to grow and learn, and the reward that you receive will be lifelong. Music teachers earn an average wage of $78,720. The top 25% makes $94,510 and above, with the top 10% making $134,000. Now you can also consider becoming an academic test score employee for a company like Pearson. This is a very reputable company. With this, you can grade tests. However, you do need a bachelor's degree with this. You can look into Pearson's website and see the requirements that you need. It is a pretty interesting kind of work-from-home gig that's not a full-time job. Our next item on the list is something that you can really consider, and that is starting your own custom sign business. You can target political candidates on this one. When you think about political candidates, they use thousands of yard signs, posters, and decals. You can become the person who prints all that. You can get a commercial printer and get started with that for businesses and for multiple different organizations. Next is to become a cybersecurity consultant. Cybersecurity is a vast landscape, and the challenges have grown to become more intensive and evasive in nature as more and more businesses reap its benefits. The problems have started to arise, and depending on the nature of the business, everyone requires a customized solution. So what does a security consultant do? A security consultant's goal is to protect their clients' networks through situational assessment and suggestions for new security measures. More specifically, they specialize in developing protocols, policies, and security plans to help clients protect their assets. One of the enticing benefits of working as a cybersecurity consultant is that you can work remotely without having to be physically present to advise or guide your clients. According to PayScale, security consultants earn an average annual salary of $85,430. In a world that increasingly relies on cloud computing, organizations need cybersecurity experts more than ever to help protect their interests. Last and first on our list is to become a self-published author. Now we know that this isn't really easy, but if you do have time in your hands and you want to make some money from home, you can write books. It's never been easy to publish these books, but you can definitely self-publish now through companies like Amazon. You can publish your work as an ebook or even as a paperback. Whether you're writing a novel, short story collection, or nonfiction book, the self-publishing method offers you maximum creative control and the ability to pocket a greater share of the profits. In a traditional publishing deal, royalty rates usually hover between 7 and 25%. For independent authors, that number is closer to 70%. That means you can potentially make a greater amount of money than you would through the traditional publishing process if you have the same number of book sales. We could go on and keep talking about these money-making ideas, but we eventually have to end somewhere. Anyway, those are our 12 legitimate stay-at-home jobs that give off a decent pay. If you found this video helpful, then please hit the like and subscribe button. And also consider turning on the post notification bell to be updated on our new stuff. Until then, we'll see you in the next video.